Up until a couple of months ago, what I was watching myself do was rage at Jesus for not curing me of these symptoms, right? And so 3 months, and been doing that for like 2 years. And then 3 months ago, I just decided, you know what, this isn't working and I'm going to stop. And I had the realization of two things. One is that my salvation comes from me, not from a Jesus that I put outside of myself who has a magic wand that's going to make this all disappear. That was one. And then a teacher pointed out to me that, and this is just another way of looking at victimhood, which is the sickness is an effect that's coming from my mind. And if I allow myself to get upset by the sickness and wrestle with it, then I've become the effect of my own effect. It's like double damnation. And I looked at that and I thought, oh my God, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to be the effect of my effect. That's just ridiculous. And so that was a big turning point in that the decision then is, okay, the solution here is just like you were saying. It's wholeness. It's switching into and staying in as much as possible the experience of wholeness, or my capital S self. That's the answer about, because I did this for years, the analyzing, the looking at, and all those things about, what do I need to do to change myself? And what I heard you say, Lisa, which is the solution that I realized, is that it's not about doing all that. It's about making the switch in my own mind out of that thinking rational ego state and into the experience of myself, capital S. And that is truly all there is to it. And then when things come up, as they do, and I just had the same kind of encounter with my mom the other night. And, she was born in 1938 and Depression era child, and scarcity just, she looks at everything in terms of how much it costs. And, when the temptation arises for me to get angry over it, then I do exactly what you just did, Lisa. It's an invitation for me to look at myself. It's an invitation for me to have a healing response with her. And, it all plays out exactly the way it's supposed to be. And if she weren't there to show me this part of myself that needs healing, I wouldn't know it existed. So I'm grateful for it. So, that's just where I am right. That is where I am right now. I'm encouraging anybody that's new to pay close attention to what Lisa is saying, because the solution is as simple as shifting consciousness out of fear and into love. And it is a decision. And there doesn't have to be anything more added to it. It's not complicated. And Lisa, I've heard you say it 1,000 times, and it's always going to be true. And so I'm really grateful for, your lead in and everything that you've done this morning, because, when I hear the truth coming from you or anyone else, it resonates in my mind and helps wake me up. So I'm grateful for that. Now I'm still experiencing the symptoms, but I've decided I'm not going to fight them. I'm no longer going to go into rage and make demands or anything else like that, because it just puts me in a hole. So no thanks.